Welcome to Talaterra, a podcast about freelance educators working in natural resource fields and environmental education. Who are these educators? What do they do? Join me, and let's find out together. This is your host, Tania Marien. The Freelance Condition and Lifelong Learning in Communities project experienced a lot of growth this year. Week by week, the number of episode downloads has increased. The number of newsletter subscribers has too. And while these metrics matter to some, the metric that matters the most to me is the number of face-to-face conversations I get to have with educators. This number, I am happy to report, has traveled steadily upward too. This week, I wanted to send my heartfelt thanks to you, a dedicated listener, because you've continued to listen in spite of format changes and changes to this show's publishing schedule. You've given me a generous amount of room to test and stretch this podcast and how it is delivered. You've also cared enough to reach out to me and to share your thoughts about how the podcast can be improved. I appreciate you caring enough about this project to share with me what you see. If you subscribe to my newsletter for freelance educators, thank you for giving me room to experiment there too. November is National Gratitude Month, and this month I've been more intentional about stating aloud that for which I am grateful. When it comes to my current work, the work I get to do, I am thankful for the opportunity to speak with teachers and researchers. I am grateful for my podcasting colleagues and the wisdom they share with me every day. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to bring attention to the myriad of ways freelance educators nurture relationships between people and nature. The podcast found its footing during this year and is now running smoothly enough to put into action what's next. I look forward to continuing this journey with you. Thank you so much for your time and attention on this busy holiday weekend. I wish you a relaxing weekend with family and friends. See you next week. Talaterra is a podcast for and about independent educators working in natural resource fields and environmental education. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with friends and colleagues. Thank you so much for joining us today. This is Tania Marien.